Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today in this video we are here to explain the recap of a very interesting superhero comedy movie named Superlopez. You are requested to watch this video till the last without skip. Superlopez is a Spanish comic book character that was created by Jan in the year 1973, as well as a Spanish superhero comedy movie that was directed by Javier Ruiz Caldera. Superlopez was released on the 23rd of November 2018. The story of this movie was written by Borja Cobiga and Diego San Jose. Superlopez can also be termed as Spanish version of Superman. The story begins on a planet named Chitin that is far away from Earth, where the scientist Jan gives his wife a baby that is created by the scientific experiment. This baby is created with superpowers. It was created in such a way to fight against Scorba. Scorba is an evil dictator. When Jan saw the spaceship of Scorba, he and his wife decided to send the baby to the Earth in United States of America through an automatic driving spaceship. Then after, Scorba arrives at Chitin and asks Jan about the baby and tell him to give it to them, but he refused to tell the truth and also refused to do so. Agata, who is Scorba's daughter and also could read the mind of others, reads the mind of Jan in order to know where the baby went. And she found that the baby was sent to United States of America, and eventually, she promises her dad that she would also go on Earth, and when she would find him, she will tell her dad that is Scorba to come and take her from Earth and also proceed to destroy the planet Earth. Now the twist is that the baby's spaceship impacts with a satellite, and so instead of United States of America, he lands on Spain. And Agata lands in United States of America. The baby's spaceship gets crashed onto the road of Spain. There was one car passing through the road, where the baby's spaceship got crashed. There the couple driving in the car is of Lopez family. The couple had no children. And when they got out of the car, they opened the spaceship and found a child inside it. They decided to adopt the baby. And now the baby was adopted by Lopez family. And his name was Juan Lopez. Since very young age Juan Lopez started showing his superpowers. Sometimes in the garage by picking up the car, or sometimes in school by completing the football match all alone. His parents always tried to warn him to not to show his powers. Once in a car when his dad explained him that if he will show powers like this only, no one would become his friend. To this Juan Lopez got angry and closed the door of the car so forcefully that the car fell upside down. On his birthday, when they were waiting for his friends to come, no one actually came. At that time Juan became sad and questioned his friend for no arrival of his friends. To this his parents replied that when he shows his superpowers in front of others, the other children become jealous of him and therefore they want to make him their friend. Then the story jumps to 20 years later, when Juan Lopez is sleeping on the sofa and suddenly his cell phone rings. On the other end it was his boss Jamie. Jamie asked Juan where was he, and to this he answered that he was on his desk and doing his work of accountant. Jamie said he is coming to his desk as he wanted to talk something. Juan Lopez with all his superpowers of running quickly reached to his desk and behaved like he was here since when. Jamie was his boss as well as a good friend. Jamie told him that today he is going to hire Luisa. Luisa is college friend of Juan on whom he was attracted during college times. Jamie told Juan that he likes Luisa. The same evening when Luisa left the office and reached metro station, Juan using his superpowers reached metro station and asked Luisa to come and have pizza with him. There in the restaurant, some boys were misbehaving, and started fighting with Luisa and Juan. Juan remembered what his parents advised regarding not to show his powers, and so he was beaten off by boys. After reaching the metro station, one of the subway passing by lost its control over brakes and people were screaming out of fear. Seeing this, Juan used his superpowers to reach the next stop before the train and tied the rope on both the ends of the platform and stood in front of the train and stopped it and rescued all the passengers safely. After this incident, he hides his face using cap and went to his home. But this thing was captured by CCTV cameras of Chit Company. Chit Company is the biggest tech company that was owned by Agata. Agata saw the footage and was happy to find him. On every news channels the rescue of Subway was the top headline along with the interview of Agata being thankful to the person who rescued the passengers. While Luisa and Juan were talking about it, Jamie interrupts saying that the owner of the biggest tech company Chit, Agata, is here in Spain. Then after the same evening Luisa and Juan arranges their date. While on his way, Juan heard a noise. It was an ultrasound machine that was created by Agata using her technology of her planet Scorba, through which the message could be heard only by Juan and no one else. The message was that Agata wanted to meet him. Due to terrible noise, Juan followed it and reached to Agata. Agata said that come with me, we are not from this planet, this is not our home. To this Juan said that he is getting late so let him go. Agata used her power to read his mind and found that he had to go on a date with Luisa. After reading his mind Agata said that for this human you are not going to your home planet. Anyhow Juan tried to escape, but while he was leaving, Agata told her clone to stop Juan. At that time Juan used his powers and defeated clone. That was a robot in actual. There were many clones like this at Agata's place. Juan after escaping, tried reaching to Luisa, and on the other side, Agata found one card that felt when Juan was fighting with clone with the name of Luisa. Agata told one of his clone to bring the DNA of Luisa so she could easily bring one to her. Therefore, she sent a piece of robot to the office where Luisa worked, and from the cup of coffee, from her lipstick marks, the robot scanned the data and was being sent to Luisa. In the office, even Jamie was present. He saw that some data is getting transferred, so he quickly disconnected the wires, but it was too late as the data was 100% sent. When Jamie disconnected the robot, it started attacking the Jamie. Anyhow, Jamie and guards present there managed to destroy the robot. Jamie took the robot and tried to reach Luisa to inform her that information was being sent to someone else. When he reached to Luisa, he saw that Juan and Luisa were kissing each other, and this hurt him badly. At the same time, Agata reached there and reads the mind of Jamie and manipulates him, that if he would help her, Luisa could be his. Next morning, Juan at his home asked his parents if he was from other planet. At that time, he come across the spaceship he landed into. And he accidentally activates a holographic message. It is of his biological father from Chidin, stating that he is his father and the story of Chidin and Scorba. Lopez parents from the piece of cloth to this his mother said that she would stitch a suit for him that a superhero wears. In the message, his biological father also stated that he could even fly. After lots and lots of practice, sometimes falling on the ground, sometimes falling in the ocean, he learned to fly. One morning, Luisa arrives there and takes Juan to the other room and tells him to go with Agata and repeats what Agata already said, but Juan refuses to do so. Then Luisa tells him that he already knew that Jamie likes him, still he kissed her, betrayed his friend. To this Juan felt guilty and he said that really he betrayed his friend. The fight started between Luisa and Juan, wherein Juan dismantled Luisa in front of his parents, and got to know that Luisa was a clone of Agata and everything was telecasted to Jamie and Agata. Jamie was guilty about what he did. After this, Juan reached to original Luisa in a park and told her everything about his powers, and as he was costumed as any superhero, some of the other artists present in the park started quarreling with him, and at that time, some of the clones of Agata kidnapped Luisa. No option was left. Therefore, Juan used his superpower and went behind Luisa and rescued both Luisa and Jamie. While on the other side, Agata called her dad Scorba to come and take her as she caught Juan Lopez, but when he reached there was no one there and Scorba said that she was useless as spent 30 years and still couldn't catch one person. Agata in anger killed her dad and found where the Juan and everyone was present. She told Juan that now she would destroy the whole planet and opened up her robot suit and started sucking his family inside giant mech's vacuum. While Juan wore his suit and attacked Agata, she threw him into a stadium in the middle of the match. Then Agata tried to kill Juan via buzzsaw, but Jamie distracted her. While Jamie was sucked and Juan managed to defeat her by throwing her into the water, by which her suit got harmed and rescued everyone. After defeating her, Juan's mother reminds him about his home planet, that even it needs your help and protection. To this Juan said that he had sent Agata with one of man wearing Spider-Man attire that he met in the park, in the Scorba spaceship to Chidin. Everyone in Chidin were happy to see the man as he caught Agata and thought it was their baby Chidin, i.e., Juan. Hence, the film concludes with a Juan becoming a popular superhero between general public and press and faming him as Superlopez. It is a Spanish superhero movie, along with some comedy touch. So friends, today we narrate the whole summary of Superlopez in our video. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please drop your suggestions and reviews in the comment section and subscribe our channel, and not forget to press the bell icon to get the very first notification of our latest videos. And also share this video with your family and friends as much as you can. Thank you for watching.